I didn't want to believe it, but I think Apple just made their own MacBook Pro irrelevant. I was on a walk the other day, trying to clear my head, thinking about this M4 MacBook Air that everyone hyped up about. And it hit me, the computer I used to look up to, the one I saved up for, the MacBook Pro, is kind of pointless now. That's not hate, that's confusion, that's frustration, and that's me wondering, what are we even paying for? Because when a fanless laptop starts being your pro machine in benchmarks, battery life, and even rendering, then what exactly is the Pro for? That's what I want to unpack with you. Because this shift says a lot more for just spec sheet. The M4 chip in the MacBook Air, it's a beast. There are Final Cut tests coming out showing that it can keep up with the M3 Pros in real world A. Like what? This thing doesn't even have a fan. Silent, light, and cool to the touch. And it still outpaces what we used to call pro level power. Spec an M4 Air up with 16 gigabytes of RAM and 512 gigs of SSD, and you're barely under pro pricing. But here's the twist. You're getting better battery life, so you're spending more for less endurance. MacBooks used to make sense. Air equals light plus casual, and Pro equals heavy plus serious. But now, the Air is the Pro, which leaves the actual Pro in this weird no man's land. I almost didn't want to make this video because I didn't want to sound ungrateful. Apple making insanely good chips, but I realized it's not about power anymore, it's about how that power feels. And right now, it feels like we're getting upsold on label, not value. I'm not saying never buy a Pro again. I'm saying think about why you would. Because right now, it feels like Apple's forgotten who the Pro was even made for, and that kind of makes me miss when the MacBook Air was just for students and the Pro actually meant something. Anyway, I'd love to know, if you had to pick today, would you buy the Air or the Pro?